Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear students, welcome to our online class. We are in chapter 23, Control and Coordination. Last class we saw till the nervous system neurons. In the neuron, we saw the physical structure of neuron and how it has dendrites, cell body, axon, and we stopped till here. Okay, the synaptic cleft. And inshallah we'll be continuing from here today. Okay, inshallah we will continue from here today. So please listen carefully so that you will understand. Okay, uh, let me switch on the comment. Okay, so after the synaptic cleft we will see how the synapses it passes from one neuron to the next neuron. Okay, that's what we will see today inshallah. They have given a diagrammatic representation of how two neurons are interconnected and how the synapses is basically how the impulse passes from one neuron to the next neuron. Impulse is basically the signal. Okay, so when the impulse reaches the end of the first neuron, okay, when the signal, that impulse, electric impulse, reaches the end of the first neuron, a neurotransmitter is released in the synaptic cleft of the synapse. Okay, what is released? As in a neurotransmitter is released in the synaptic cleft. So this is the synaptic cleft. Okay, so here a neurotransmitter is released and these chemicals cross the gap or the synapse and start a similar electrical impulse in the next neuron. So what happens? A neurotransmitter is released in the synaptic cleft here, okay, and it reaches the next neuron, okay, and it starts a similar electrical impulse in the next neurons. You got it? Then this impulse is finally delivered from neurons to the other cells. Okay, so it passes from one neurons to another neuron, one neuron to another neuron by this neurotransmitter releasing in the synapse. Okay, then finally that impulse is delivered from neurons to the cells. Okay, for examples, the muscle cells or glands to elicit it decide action. So glands means something that secretes some hormones. So when the signal is for to secrete a hormone, or when if the signal is for the muscle cells to have an action, so that is finally achieved. Okay, that is the desired action is achieved. So there are three types of neurons. The first one is sensory neurons. Okay, the first one is sensory neurons. So sensory neurons, they convey the impulse, the signal, electrical impulse from the receptor. Okay, so sense organs, they will have the receptor. Receptor is something that receives something. Okay, that receives something. Receptor is something receives and sends it. Okay, so the sensory neurons, they convey the impulse, convey the signal from the receptor. Receptor is found in the sense organs to the main nervous system. The main nervous system is brain or the spinal cord. Okay, so from the receptor that is found in the organ to the main nervous system, which is brain or spinal cord, that is the sensory neurons. The next is motor neurons. So they carry the impulse from the main nervous system. Okay, it's opposite. So they carry the impulse from the main nervous system to an effector. Effector is like muscle or gland. Okay, so I will do a representation here. So let's see that this is the sensory organ. Okay, like sorry, let's say that this is a sensory organ like skin. Okay, so What happens is that if you say sensory neurons, then you have the receptor found in the skin. Okay, so they convey this impulse from the receptor to the main nervous system. Let's say main nervous system, this is the main nervous system. Okay, MNS, main nervous system. Okay, which is brain or spinal cord. So it has, the skin has a receptor. Okay, so now if you touch it or if it feels any heat, it has a receptor for it. So suddenly when uh, heat touches the skin, this receptor receives it and it sends a signals through the sensory neurons to the main nervous system. Then the motor neurons, what happens, it it is connected to the an effector, that is muscle in the skin here. Okay, so this uh, this impulse is processed here. Okay, in the main nervous system. Say, okay, some heat has touched your body and you have to react to it. Okay, so this motor neurons carry the impulse from the main nervous system to an effector which is found here. Okay, the muscle or any gland. Okay, in a different organ there will be glands, but here in the example I'm talking about, it's like muscle. Okay, so it makes you feel pain. So this is how the neurons function. Okay, okay, so the next one is the connecting neurons or association neurons. Okay, association neurons or connecting neurons, they are located in brain and spinal cord. So where are they located? They are located in the brain and spinal cord, and their function is to interconnect the sensory and motor neurons. So what are their functions? Their functions is to interconnect. So here you have sensory organs, here you have motor neurons. So the function of the association neurons is to interconnect these two neurons. Okay, so here we will see a diagrammatic representation. So here you have the neuron, one neuron here. Okay, this is a one neuron. Okay, and you have another neuron which is motor neuron here. Okay, and then you have an associating neuron in this place. Okay, then what happens is that here, let's say that the dendrites of the dendrites from the receptor, so this is a receptor in the sensory organ. Okay, it is connected to a neuron. Okay, that is sensory neuron. We told that it conveys from the receptor to the main nervous system, it goes to the main nervous system. Okay, this is the sensory neuron, and uh, this uh, here you have the motor neuron which is connected to the muscle gland. Okay, muscle or gland here, don't be confused, it's very easy. So here you have the receptor in the sense organ, it is connected to the sensory neuron, and then you have the motor neuron, it is connected to the muscle or the gland, and both are connected to the central nervous system, and the associating neuron which connects these two. Okay, connect these sensory neuron and motor neuron. So this how the functions between the neurons happen in our body. Okay, so the synapse between them, and that is the synapse is the interlink between the two neurons and how the direction of transmission of nerve impulse happens. So here the direction of conduction of the impulse, this side first it comes from the receptor to uh, the sensory neuron, then the associating neuron connects this to then motor neuron. uh, what happens is that it carries the impulse from the main nervous system to a muscle. Okay, so the impulse comes, it is processed in the central nervous system. Okay, after connecting by uh, the association neurons, then the information from the central nervous system is taken to the muscle or gland. Okay, That's how it happens. So if it's like a pain, then we feel the pain in our muscles because it is processed from our brain, that is central nervous system. Don't be confused. If you read 2 or 3 times, then inshallah you will get it. Okay. Then you have nerves. So nerves are like a thread-like structure. Okay, you might have already known they are thread-like structure. They emerge from brain and spinal cord, and it branch out to almost all parts of the body. Okay, it branches to all parts of the body. What is nerve? It is formed of a bundle of nerve fibers. Okay, nerve is basically formed of bundle of nerve fibers. Nerve fibers are nothing but axons. Okay, it's enclosed in a tubular sheath. So this is a tubular sheath which protects these axons. Okay, so it may be compared to an underground electric cable. If you have seen an underground electric cable, it contains numerous conducting wires inside, and they are insulated. Okay, like this, they are insulated each other so that the signal does not gets mixed. Okay, so that is the same function like in the nerve. Okay, so as I told, the medullary sheath, so you can see here the axons contain medullary sheath, and outside this thing, a sheath is also found. So this individual medullary sheath for these axons, it acts like an insulation. Okay, it prevents the mixing of impulses. As I told, it prevents the mixing of impulses between the adjacent axons. Adjacent is the axons which are next to each other. So there are three kinds of nerves. Same like this. Here you have sensory, motor, and connecting. Like that, here you have sensory nerves, motor nerves, and mixed nerves. The function of sensory nerves is that they contain sensory fibers. They bring the impulse from the receptor. Okay, here as I told, the neurons, they bring the impulse from the receptors, that is sense organs, to the brain or spinal cord. For example, optic nerve arising from the eye. Okay, eye has a receptor, it arises from there and it ends in the brain. Okay, so here you have eye, then you have brain here, let's say. So this sensory nerves, it arises from the this sense organ like eye, then it connects the to the brain. Okay, then motor nerves, which contain motor fibers, it carry impulse from the brain. The impulse is processed here. After that, it carries the impulses and it goes to a effector organ where you feel the effect, like muscles or gland. So if you have a muscle, that is eye here, so if something, for example, okay, hits your eye, okay, what happens is that this receptor in our eye suddenly, within a fraction of microseconds, it sends a signal to the brain. Here the brain processes it and it sends a signal through the motor nerves, and in the eye you have the effector organ. Okay, effector distinct tissue. So we feel the pain and then we secrete tears. Okay, this is how the signal transformation happens through the nerves in our body. Then you have mixed nerves. They contain both sensory and motor fibers, and they perform a mixed function. Okay, they perform both the function of the sensory and the function of the motor fibers. So they are the mixed nerves. Then inshallah in the next class we will see from this sense organs. Okay. Um, okay, so study carefully. Okay, I mean study well, inshallah. Listen the class carefully. If you don't understand, watch the class 2 or 3 times so that you will understand better, inshallah. If you don't understand any terms, you can Google it. Okay, if the term is new to you, you use dictionary or you can use Google. Or if you don't understand any concepts, you can message me, inshallah. Barakallah fiqh. We will see in the next class from the sense organs.